Hello, and welcome to Iceman Plays. Sounds like I'm producing something for theater, but that's not what's happening here. Anyway, to our game. You have fancy games such as Surgeon Simulator, Trauma Team, and you probably have even played the board game Operation. But today, we're going to say, screw all that. We're going to play a game about a simple pizza delivery boy, a washed-up, potentially criminal doctor, both wanting to fulfill their needs to help civilization on an operating table that may also be a pool table. Their patients may also be criminals, or possibly people who have Obamacare. Anyway, here we go. Amateur Surgeon, the only surgery game you need. Okay, this game came out a while ago, and it's one of my favorites, and I think you would enjoy it. Just so I said, before we get into it, there's a lot of text in it, and I won't read everything that's said just for the fact that it is time to do things, and they don't give you a whole lot of time to do the surgeries, and I'll read what I can, but other than that, I guess you'll have to do that yourself. So we will start. New game. And the best part of this game is free, so I found this one at devily.com, devily.com, and you can go on and play it yourself for free. There's our doctor. Alan Probe. Pizza boy, wannabe surgeon, moron. Dr. Ignatius Bleed, disgraced surgeon, vagrant, cough syrup addict. And he's not looking too good. Oh my god, I've killed a dead hobo. I'm not dead. Quickly, you have to cut me open. I've got a pizza cutter. Okay, start. Let's see, you got a timer up in the top. And this is really kind of neat to be able to do some of this stuff here. That doesn't sound a little odd, but I think there we go. I was just playing this last night a little bit, and I really didn't get too far, and I thought to myself, you know what? I need to record this so others can share the love of Surgeon Simulator. They start you off on a real easy one. Who are you? My name is Ignatius Bleed. Can you teach me that? How to do surgery? Well, you just kind of did it. Teach surgery? I couldn't. Not again. Why not? I've got a bunch of more tools in the van, and if that pool table over there doesn't scream operation, I don't know what does. Of course. And who would want to be operated on by a washed up old tramp and a pizza boy? A crash? Mission complete. What did I do? Got a B. Gracefuls. Hello, Mr. Burglar. Fall through the window trying to rob our clinic? Clinic? Yep, you're in luck. Today's special is glass extraction. See, each one of them has something different that they need done. And you gotta pull those out real slow. Otherwise it screws everything up. Well, it doesn't really screw anything up, but it does make him lose his pulse up there, which is basically your timer. And I think the fastest you do it without hurting the patient, the more better score you get. The better score you get. Alright. Sometimes with this, it seems that where it tells you your lines are to do stuff isn't actually reading. You'll see a lot of times when I play this that there's going to be, especially with that burn cream or the antiseptic, that it will not read that I actually did it, And I'll have to keep going over and over. That's why you'll see me doing it a lot. Basically lather up the whole body. What's that line? It puts the lotion in the basket. And as the more you go, the harder these get. And it's not so much hard as the fact that it's sometimes they get a little bit more particular in how fast you have to move. Oh, his rate just dropped. Oh, wow. How do I recognize you? Hey, do I recognize you? How do I? Me? No, I'm sure you couldn't. There was a doctor got himself into a heap of trouble a few years back. Lots of unexplained deaths. Then he just disappeared. Thank you. Come again. So was it true what he said? You're a doctor? No. I mean, I used to. Can you teach me how to cut? I mean, help people? Alright, Alan. But we may need to improvise with the tools a little. How did I do? Hey! Well, Cletus. Hey, can you guys help out a friend? Well, that porcupine has a hillbilly stuck on its butt. We'll say butt. I went to pick up this here prickle pig, but done fell on it instead. Yeah, that looks like it with the belt undone. Anyway, let's pull out some of these thorns. If I remember correctly, this is a real tough one. They ramp up the difficulty pretty quickly on you. And I'm sure there's people out there that can do this a lot faster than me, but I'm just a simple man. Just learning the tools of the trade of surgery with a pizza cutter. Alright. Corkscrew. Oh, okay. See, I didn't catch that last night, and I was having tons of issues with keeping people alive. Especially one that's going to be coming up here shortly, if we get to it tonight. And I say tonight because right now, as I'm recording this, it is 4:10 in the morning. Okay, I think that's all that. Yeah, because if I remember, he has multiple areas that are kind of screwed up. Now, last night, I actually, before I started playing this game, I had recorded another surgery game that was, a little bit more realistic, dare I say. And I've yet to decide if I'm going to post that or not. Like I said, it's one of those things that I just wasn't feeling it. You know, it was one of those games where it was more or less like doing it to do it. You know, it's not like this where I'm having fun at it. I don't know. I shouldn't say that because if I post it, then you'll think, oh, he didn't really care to do it. I had fun with it, but it's not like this where it's not as serious. But as you saw there, while I was talking, if you pull it out too fast, it hurts the patient. Now see, they said about using that corkscrew to make sure that the heart rate stays alright. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. That wasn't a good thing to do. No! He's gonna die on me. If you get these combos, then it helps you keep him alive. If he has... Okay. Hey, that was pretty good. Thanks kindly. So, are you really the renegade doctor that burglar was talking about before? Alan, you have some real talent. I'll continue to train you if it's what you want. It's what I've always wanted. But I'll only do so on the condition that we do not talk about my past. It is uneventful and uninteresting, I assure you. I'm sure. Okay, you're the boss, Doc. I'm sure I got a terrible score on that one. C. Oh, Claude. I heard your boys were surgeons of a kind. Glug, glug, glug. Hello, are you drinking paint? Doesn't say I shouldn't on the can, and that means a big fat payout from the paint company. Same goes for the nail gun maker who didn't mention I shouldn't shoot myself in the chest. One denailing coming up. Alright, so let's first stitch him up. See, I like to go for the combos, but I'm not necessarily sure that that's the way to play this. If you should deal with things as it goes. I think I found that out last night because I was doing a whole bunch of like this kind of thing. I was pulling out all of them at the same time, and I think I was causing too much bleeding. Which that is never good. Alright, let's bring it up again. And just so it's said, you see me just flying through these controls on here. And for a free game, it's actually fairly in depth, but if you decide to get online and do this yourself, they tell you everything you need to know about it. I just, like I said, just played it last night, so I was remembering some of the stuff to now. My memory's not too good, so that's an accomplishment for me. But like for example, the one thing that you just saw was that they mentioned something about that corkscrew being able to help pump the heartbeat up again. And I can't remember how you do it. Maybe by the next time I play this, if I make this a multi-part, which I definitely won't finish this tonight. Maybe I'll have it down by then, and you'll see me start saving people with using the corkscrew. Obviously, I'm supposed to use something in conjunction with it, but what that is, I'm not sure. Okay. And like I said, they time you on everything here, as you see, and you saw with the last one. So I don't really have time at the moment to read exactly what it says. They have a book, I think in the help section, yeah, the help button right there, and it'll tell you what each one does. Easy. Okay. So yeah, don't worry, it's not hard to pick up. It is hard to beat the timer though. There we go. You guys are okay. Here, take my chainsaw as a thank you. I'm sure a pair of makeshift surgeons such as yourselves could use it. Sweet. Hey Doc, you have anything you need amputating? got a C on him. I think we're going to end on Trent. I got the whole way down to Eddie last time, but for the sake of this video. Doctors, you gotta help. I was down at the bank making a deposit, and I slipped and fell on some bullets. I didn't click that forward, but they said I should. So, now see right there, the doc was telling me something, and I couldn't read it because, if I remember correctly, last night I had to redo this one about 4 times. Because they don't always give you the longest amount of time. And just when you think you're doing good, all of a sudden it starts clocking down pretty fast. Alright. I actually believe them they fell on these bullets. Personally, I'm not a gun guy, but I do know that no bullet should have the casing still on it after it's fired, or the shell. A casing. My brother would be so mad right now. Alrighty, let's burn this baby. Staple this one up. Burn it. And there we go. And he has more bullets, a bunch of more. See, last night, this is a perfect example. Last night, I was going through, and where it has it show up on the radar, the scan, the bullets, I was going through and I was pulling them all, or exposing them all, and I think that's what really screwed me up. Now see right here, his pulse is dropping like mad. And if I remember correctly, he has more than just this. There's another incision I have to do. So I might not make it. Although, if I remember correctly, I did this and I pushed it to the very limit to where he had like 1 pulse left. And I still got like an A on it. So apparently this is one of those that you have to push it to the limit. Pushing it to the limit. Okay. Seal them up. I don't know, guys. This might not turn out well. Yep, we're in the red. We're in the somewhat red. But see, I'm falling back into the burning everything as I go. Yeah, because I think he has 4 bullets still. Yep. We might be okay. They kind of freak you out a little bit by having that beeping sound. Oh, we're down to 8. This might not go good. 7. Come on, buddy. You can make it. Come on. Don't you die on me. Alrighty. As long as this is the last one, we should be fine. We should be great as long as this is it. Yes! You guys are great. The only hospital around here closed down a few years ago. Some nasty stuff went down. Well, don't let us keep you. Right, thanks again. I'll spread the word about you guys. Mission complete. Let's hit continue. Hey. Alright, I see that I'm pushing it close on time, that I'm comfortable playing something for, because I know I don't like watching something forever. But next time we'll go through Junk, Lumbar, Eddie, Jack, and Horace. And I hope you enjoyed this. And I encourage you to go to the site I mentioned, devilly.com, and look this up and play it for yourself, because it's quite fun. And just so I said, this is an Adult Swim game. But the reason I came here was this was like a full screen version, where Adult Swim gives you like a just where it's, well, let me do it with the mouse, I'm doing it with my hands, where it's like this big space where you see me making this square. So this is probably one of the best places to go. And with that, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.